we live, how 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 we live. You was never around, had to hold it down. We the youngest, we was thuggin', you was never found. What's that feeling? I'm the realest. All them nights I had to struggle trying to find some dinner. They don't really love me, they not really for me. When I die, is you gon' show up to the ceremony? I just bought a Bentley, just to bet you Christian Louboutin to make a switch religion. I'm not stupid, baby, but the mansion is. Me and Benji are related like we're relatives. Brought the millions in. Go and get it, I'm the shit and don't need no laxative. I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live.
2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet.
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Cleveland Cavaliers come in for this one. The fans are making noise here inside the Oracle Arena for their Warriors. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Curry, following the miss by Kevin Love. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Here's Irving. It's a pick by Love. Irving passes to James. Smith left side. The shot misses. The Warriors go the other way.
And how big was last year's trade for J.R. Smith? Sent from the Knicks to the Cavaliers around midseason, Smith began to post some of the better numbers of his career, helping prove that for a tumultuous personality like Smith's, environment is key.
And Thompson throws it down.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive goal.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
Well, for J.R. Smith playing alongside LeBron and Kyrie last season, he knew he had a chance for a ring. You know, Clark, he played like it most of the time.
He sure did. I mean, instead of having to create offense, the offense was created for him, served up perfectly for him, and all he had to do was knock down open jumpers, and as a result, his shooting percentages rose after the trade.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one. It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Now here's Bogut. Back to Thompson. 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. For 3, Durant. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Wallace with it. Guarded now by Andrew Bogut. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
The drive by Smith, and it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
The Warriors trailing. Now it's ended down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Tyronn Lue.
One player that he's talked to his guys a lot about is Stephen Curry. He said Curry's one of the premier shooters in the game, and he's got that quick trigger. We really have to be tight to him, get physical, and try to get him on his heels as much as possible. Guys, Curry is an excellent free throw shooter. We'll see if they can do that without fouling him.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Now here's Durant. Following the miss by J.R. Smith. Durant, that's good. We all know about the Splash Brothers, but it seems everyone on Golden State now can hit a three. They set a franchise record in made threes last year at 883 triples.
Incredible.
Wow.
I mean, they can stretch you out as well as anyone, and it's why they are so good going small. I mean, they did lead the league in three-point percentage last year, making almost 40% of those threes.
Here's Smith. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. No one near James as he lets it go. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
For the Warriors, guys, not only did they lead the league in three-point percentage, they also hit about 45% of their three-point attempts from the corner. That's the highest percentage three on the court.
So it's the Cavaliers now, trailing by 4. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
And how about 45% from the corner three? That is absurd, especially when you consider that the Warriors would put it up from anywhere. You look at the numbers from last year, and what this team did from beyond the arc was simply phenomenal.
Now here's Durant. Puts it up from 17. Nice touch on the bank shot. Durant's got 5 points so far.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And they continue to add to their lead. They might be ready to pull away.
No surprise from my end. I mean, they've been really good, and they're looking even better at this moment. You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
James kicks to Love. And it doesn't even draw iron.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
They need this one. LeBron, no luck.
And already we've got a very lopsided edge on the boards for them.
Yeah, +5. As you mentioned, that didn't take very long, did it?
Here's Curry, and that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Curry's got 6.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
Oh, and the jam by Durant.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Green. Jumps up, and then Durant with the jam.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Irving kicks to Smith. Off target with his 3. Had a chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge of remaining calm. And
for me, at a younger age, I was never easy.
Again, just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. He's become such the consummate pro.
Yeah, he really has been. It's amazing to see the pressure he's dealt with and the way he's handled it with that even-keeled nature. You know, he's as solid and steady as they come at this point in his career. Nothing phases him. Nothing rattles him.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. Channing Frye out there with Mozgov. And it's Dellavedova in at the one. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Here's Dellavedova.
And, guys, you talk about ascendant stars in the NBA. None brighter than Steph Curry, the leading vote getter for the All-Star game a season ago. But what I love, he doesn't let it go to his head. I mean, he remains grounded and focused on winning.
That's tipped. Feeds it to James. Can't hit from in close.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
And Durant, here we go. And he slams it one-handed.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense, I mean, it's all been terrific.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He said their plan was run their offense through LeBron. Their offense is most effective, coach said, when he is most involved. And they're looking for total involvement from him for the rest of this game. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. Guys, they've got a decent hole to dig themselves out of, but still a lot of time left to do it. We'll see if those adjustments help.
Thanks, Doris. As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate, Clark.
And, you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games, and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
Durant, that's good.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again. They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
To the middle, here's Dellavedova, and just miss after miss right now.
Really tough for this group right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they've tried, it hasn't worked. I think they just got to slow it down, idle it back, and get back to the basics.
Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. He kicks to Shumpert from downtown. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Some changes for Golden State. Andrew Bogut checked in for Ezeli. Draymond Green comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Klay Thompson. Cleveland also making some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Love comes in for Channing Frye. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for Shumpert. Curry's got a nice night underway, shooting 6 of 9 from the floor.
And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Irving's checked in. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Here's Golden State now. Good momentum, 14 straight points. The shot by Curry, no good.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Warriors are gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Wasted no time on that one. And that's 15 points for Kevin Durant.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Smith, no good.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
For three, Durant. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Boy, I tell you, the Warriors did something that no other team had ever done before. They ended the regular season ranked first in field goal percentage and field goal percentage defense. Essentially, they were the best offensive and defensive